Hi, today I am following a Mama Cat prompt, which is to make something for Halloween. So I kept thinking about what I could possibly do, and I put on my creative hat and I came up with an idea that I had. I actually had these little pegs that I had bought at a thrift store. I bought them for like 20 cents or something. I mean, really good buy. And I was like, I thought I'd make some dolls or something out of them for one of my grandkids or something, but I hadn't done that. So when this prompt came up, I thought, aha, I've got an idea. So I looked up in Pinterest, don't you love Pinterest? And I found this. And these are little Halloween peg dolls. So I decided that that's what I was going to do. So as you can see, I've got my paint brushes out and stuff. And I already started a little bit by painting 4. And I've got 2 of them painted black and 2 of them painted orange. Now, what I do, I usually use acrylic paint. So I go cheap, folks. I mean, cheap. You know, 89 cents a bottle is fine. Any kind of acrylic paint will do. Don't get expensive. And then this is also something you can do probably with your kids. Just, you know, make sure you have the supplies already handy. And like I said, I've already started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these and just show you how it's done. So hang on just a second. So hi again. I am ready to make one of my peg dolls, and I already had finished this one, which is the cute little girl with the Halloween costume. So I decided to make this one not the same, and actually I'm going to make it out make it a zombie peg doll. So they do have one on Pinterest, but I'm going to actually go on my own and start. He's got the orange body already, but I'm going to make him with green face. So I have to just first paint over the whole thing, and I'm not sure I like this green. I have a different green here. Let me try this. Ooh. No, it's not much different. So I'll go with what I had. And, you know, again, you can just go over this. And you don't have to be a Picasso or a Van Gogh to do this. It's just a fun little craft. And like I said before, or at least I think I said it before, you can do it with your kids. And they can do these and have their own little creative ideas. So we've got his whole head covered, because I wanted this time I wanted it to be completely green on all sides. Now I have to have funky zombie eyes, right? So what I'm going to do first with that is I'm going to take some white, and let me get my paintbrush here to do white. Sometimes you need to let this dry a little bit. It dries real quick. Acrylics dry very quick. But I'm going to go ahead for our purposes and just paint right over and hope for the best. So I'm going to get my white. And I'm going to paint 2 eyes, one above another. I'm going to blow it a little bit so it gets a little drier. And just make some white little circles. Today I'm a little shaky, so my little circles aren't coming out as good as I want them to be, but that's okay, because again, it's all about the creative process. So one there, and one a little bit more lopsided over here. And again, it's probably best, because I am having this problem, it's probably best that you let dry between paints, okay? So there you go, I got the little white. Now, right on top of that white, I'm gonna put just 2 little black dots, you know, for the pupils. So I'm not even bothering to wash my paintbrushes, but really, you know, you should. I have the white jar and stuff, I'm just not doing it. But it's one of those things of do as I say, not as I do. So, you know, another thing you could do is, if you didn't want to do that, you could just, you know, maybe even for something different, use, you know, like the Google eyes you could do, or something like that. I'm really telling you folks, I can't stress enough, you need to dry, because I'm having difficulties with getting the black eye in there. There. So there's the black eye. Now, I am going to go back on later and probably fix it, because I'm not liking the way it looks, but for right now it's okay. So, at the bottom, he needs a little, like zombie, he needs a zombie shirt. So, to do that, just simply, and I'm going to turn it upside down because it's actually easier for me. Just simply go along and make his little zombie shirt. See? Kind of like a Charlie Brown shirt. You know what I mean? And just any old way you want, all the way around. So, and this is going on lots easier because, again, it's dry. So, there you go. You got his little, see how it comes out? It looks like a shirt now that's kind of torn. Okay. Then, what you want to do is, of course, zombies always have the slashes and stuff. So, on this one, I'm going to put a slash on his shirt, like so. And maybe, let's do one over here too, like that. And I'm going to put a couple of marks to kind of mark that he's got slashed all up. See? Now, and then, of course, you got to have ones on the face. So I think I'm only do one though. So I'm going to put it right on here, right on above this funky eye, right there. And put the marks. Actually, mine turned out kind of like an X, and I kind of like it. So I'm going to leave it that way. And then, you know, I'm going to put one across his head too. Because he's been through some tough times. And see, I made another X. So, and if you want him to, I think you could even put a face on him. And I just did another face. So, there you go. I know it doesn't look like the Pinterest one. And again, that doesn't okay. It's okay, because after all, it's my process. And the fun thing is if you want to, you can even put hair on them, or like I said, Google eyes, or whatever. You can even do felt material, you know, maybe make a cape for them, or whatever. There's all sorts of different ones on Pinterest that you can do. Just look it up, peg dolls. And if you decide that you're not crafty and you really don't want to do this, you can always buy them on Etsy, because guess what? They're there too. But I'm telling you what, you're gonna pay through the nose, but you know what? Support your Etsy people too. So that's all I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time. Naila Moon signing off. Bye.